Welcome to Math All Star, a program dedicated to gifted students. You think everybody can count? Think twice. Counting problems can be quite challenging and appear frequently in various competitions. For example, 3 out of 15 problems are counting related in 2015 AIME. It is 20% of the total score. The courses will provide a complete coverage in this subject. It is strongly recommended to have the book at hand when taking the video courses. While the book has every detail, the video courses highlight all the important concepts and emphasize critical technical points in a more engaging way. Effectively utilizing both will help you get the most out of them. It is similar to your school learning experience, where lectures and textbook complement each other. The course starts with very basics, which are the 3 counting principles. The 2 famous combination and permutation formulas are also discussed. It is then followed by a comprehensive review of over a dozen of patterns and techniques. They are the cornerstones for solving actual competition problems. Geometric probability, which appears increasingly frequent in competitions, is also covered. Unlike many other math subjects, counting does not need a lot of formulas or theorems. Rather, it is about how to analyze a problem and then apply the most suitable solution. A trained junior student can easily beat his untrained seniors or even an adult. There's no prerequisites to take this course. If you are fluent in the 4 basic operations and can calculate nth power, you are good to start. With that said, as mentioned in the FAQ found on our website, we do not encourage jump start too early. In most cases, 6th grade is a minimal. One difference between a trained mind and a head with just a bunch of formula is the ability to recognize patterns. Let me give you an example. Roll a die for 3 times. What is the probability that the sum of 3 readings is 8? What if the question asks for 9 instead of 8? Are these 2 problems of the same nature and thus can be solved using the same technique? Upon completing this course, you will be able to see their difference. The difference is much bigger than that between 8 and 9. However, if we replace 9 with 7, then the 2 problems will be essentially the same. Subtle differences may be significant. Only a trained mind can tell. As you will see later in the course, such problems belong to a well-known category, which can be modeled as counting the integer solutions to this equation, x1 plus x2 plus x3 to xn equal k, where k is an integer. In the dice rolling example, the sum of these 3 readings equals 8 is equivalent to x1 plus x2 plus x3 equals 8. Agree? For this equation, we can at least ask 3 different questions. 1. How many positive integer solutions? 2. How many non-negative integer solutions? And 3. How many solutions wherein the variables are restricted to a certain range? For example, in the case of dice rolling, each x can only take a value between 1 and 6, because these are what a die can produce. These seemingly similar questions actually are different in nature and require different techniques to solve. This course will tell you exactly how to distinguish and tackle these problems. The core of learning counting is to understand patterns. This is what half the book covers. Here is another example which you can learn from this course. Assuming we put n balls into m boxes, how many different ways can we achieve if both balls and boxes are indistinguishable? What if they are both distinguishable? Or maybe boxes are distinguishable while the balls are not, or vice versa? Again, the question is, can these scenarios be solved in a similar manner? Questions appearing in competitions may vary. For example, balls and boxes may be replaced with jobs and workers or something else. A trained mind will be able to spot the patterns quickly and correctly. This will make meaningful difference in your competition performance. The course is designed to help you become a accounting pro in an efficient and effective way. Upon completing the course, you will be able to describe a problem in proper accounting language. The ability to translate everyday English to mathematics language is the very first, but the most important breakthrough on your way to become accounting pro. You will also develop a habit to analyze a problem first, because you will understand seemingly subtle difference can have significant impact. The average time to solve each problem is about 3 minutes in a typical competition. Therefore, one cannot afford to invent a solution on the spot, which is actually unnecessary if you are familiar with the patterns and techniques. You will also be able to read between the lines and identify the keywords. For example, if a question says 6 workers, you should assume they are different, while 6 cars may be distinguishable, maybe not. Unlike an amateur, you will never rush into applying the combination or permutation formulas. Applying formulas blindly is a sure way to get tricked. Practice problems can be downloaded from our website www.mathallstar.com. You can try it before and after taking the course. I'm sure you will be delighted to see the progress you have made. As always, feel free to contact us if you have any further questions and comments. Our email address is contact@mathallstar.com. Thank you and happy learning!